So, one of the more traditional, oldest legends of London is the legend of the Black Dog of Newgate. Now, there are various versions of the story, but the general consensus is that it has to do with a time when there was a famine in London, and the markets went empty, the rich moved out, and the poor left to fend for themselves, starved in their thousands. And there were none poorer than the poor felons at Newgate prison, and what little food they had soon ran out. So they resorted to eating one another to stay alive. More importantly, the older prisoners ate the newer prisoners. The concept was more meat on them, so they were and less suspicious as well. And then one day there came to the prison a stranger, a sorcerer, and it wasn't long before they killed him and eaten him. And that's when the problems began, because they were blighted by this hideous black dog who came out in the night and tore prisoners limb from limb. And some didn't even go anywhere near, simply died of the fright when they heard its paws padding across the cold stone floors in the dead of night. And some were so afraid of meeting with the black dog, they broke out, killing their jailers as they went. But it didn't matter how far they went, how fast they ran. One by one, the black dog hunted them down, until all those that had been responsible for the death of its master, the sorcerer, had been done for. And then it was free to return to the night hours of Newgate prison, where it always appeared on the eve of an execution, or the night before a felon breathed his last, a hideous foreteller of death. And the prison was demolished in the early 20th century, the early 1900s, and they would have hoped the beast would have gone as well, but it's not to be, because there is still an area known as Dead Man's Walk, which is the domain of the Black Dog, and it's said that if at night you stand and look at the wall that separates Dead Man's Walk from its surroundings, and you see a shadow flit across the night, the beast has returned, and it bodes ill for all who have gazed upon the shadow or the shade of the Black Dog of Newgate.